Well, if you're an Iowa or Iowa State fan, you know what day it is. Cy-Hawk game in women's basketball, and it was a battle of the ranked unbeatens. Number 11 Iowa on the road at number 10 Iowa State. Davenport North's Journey Houston getting ready for her first Cy-Hawk matchup in front of a packed and loud house at Hilton Coliseum. A great start for the Hawkeyes. Taylor Stremlow, the lob inside to Hannah Stolke in the post. Iowa had a 4-point lead after one. Second quarter, Iowa State evens it up. Addy Brown to the unstoppable one, Audi Crooks, scoring plenty in this one. She gives the Cyclones the lead. Late in the half, Houston getting into the action. The second of her 2 buckets in the quarter. Game was tied at 45 at recess before the Red Panda came out to play. Third quarter, Iowa State looking to pull away. Crooks 2 more of her game-high 30 points. The Cyclones led by 6. State goes on a run. Evangelia Polk, the open look from the free throw line. Iowa State built a 17-point lead late in the quarter. Fourth quarter, Iowa on the comeback trail. Chit-Chat Wright lining up the bomb from deep. That cuts the lead back to 10. Less than a minute later, Kylie Feuerbach with the touch. The Hawkeyes would claw back to make this just a one-possession game. But Brown and Crooks, too much for the Hawkeyes to finish off the comeback. The Cyclones top the Hawkeyes 74-69. KWQC Sports Director Joey Danya has more on this Cy-Hawk showdown from Ames.
One of the most anticipated women's basketball games in the history of the Cy-Hawk series lives up to all of the hype. Just when it looked like Iowa State was going to run away with this game in the third quarter, Iowa mounts a furious comeback, getting within 3 late in the fourth quarter, and that's when the experience of Iowa State put this game away.
That's as good a college game as I've been a part of in a long time. I think it's a great showcase for 2 great programs, our state.
I just think that, you just saw a lot of seasoned kids that have really been together a lot of minutes. I like our youth. I like it a lot, but it kind of showed we were a little young. We didn't quite have the minutes of our young players as we have been having, but I just think we're going to grow a lot from this.
Late in the game, Audi Crooks went to the free throw line, looking to put the game away, when she was nearly moved to tears after an exchange with her coach, Bill Fenley. The two share a special bond in knowing what it feels like to lose a father.
This game was really important to me and my family, specifically my dad. My dad and I would always watch this one together. And Coach Fenn's dad passed a few years ago right before this game, or maybe it was a day or 2 after, so him and I just had kind of talked, and when I was going up to shoot the free throw, he pointed up in the sky and said he's watching, and I just couldn't hold it in, and I missed the first one, so I couldn't see, but yeah, that was just a special moment that him and I shared, and yeah, this one was definitely for him.
My father passed away 6 years ago tomorrow, and Audie and I share a little bit of that. And I told her when she was walking up to the free throw, we talk about there's people looking down on us, and her father was a huge Iowa State fan, and they talk about this game. And when she went up to the free throw line, I looked at her and I went like this.
Oh! It's a Cyclone State!
Coming into this game, we knew that both teams would get tested tonight, and we also knew that we would learn a lot about just how good these teams are. What we learned is that both programs are playing some great basketball. As good as they're playing right now, you can expect the Hawkeyes and the Cyclones to be playing even better come March. Reporting from Hilton Coliseum in Ames, Joey Danya, KWQC TV 6 Sports.